Are you still buzzing off of that? Have you watched it again?
I've watched that 2 minutes and 50 seconds a million times. I mean, I've watched the fight like in slow motion. I've done everything except watch the fight backwards, you know. And yes, I'm still buzzing off of it.
Did you feel yourself getting better heading into that fight? Because everybody's been watching, trying to see your progress, but in that fight, did you just kind of feel like, damn, everything's clicking?
Oh yeah, I mean, I felt that the last fight. Every fight, I'm getting a little bit better, and I made a huge jump between my fourth fight and that was my fifth fight. So I'm just looking to improve.
I know you're not exactly where you want to be yet.
Yeah.
But every time you train, do you feel like every day you're getting better?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it, but the people around me do, and when you're putting in the kind of work that I put in the gym, I could not have done a second more for this fight. I couldn't have done one more round because I extinguished everything I could. So when you do that, you get the results that I got in that fight.
I mean, you're still under 10 fights in your career, but you're carrying a big name on your back, the Ali legacy.
Yes.
Have you gotten past the fact that there's that kind of pressure? Has it eased in your mind, like, this is just the way it's going to be, and I got to go out there and perform?
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely used to it now. It is what it is. My grandfather has always been my grandfather, and it's almost empowering now. I'm just trying to embrace it at this point.
What do you think he would have said if you saw that knockout?
Oh, he would have been over the moon. He would have been in the front row. He would have been sitting probably right next to Bob Arum.
In terms of progress, how quickly do you want to get back in the ring? Because this was a quick knockout. You didn't take any damage. You looking for a quick turnaround?
Absolutely. You know, if it was my choice, I'd be back in the ring this upcoming Saturday. But you know, I'm just waiting for the next fight Top Rank puts me on, and I'll be ready. I'll be back in the gym at the end of this week, and I'm just looking to improve. It'll be a huge jump between that last performance and the next fight because I'll have a little bit more time.
Also with this fight, you fought in a big stadium on a big undercard in your hometown. How good did it feel, just the walkout? Start with the walkout and that energy that you felt.
I mean, it's like, you know, I'm on cloud nine. You know, it's amazing. People that don't know me rooting for me, especially being in Vegas. These are my stomping grounds. It's just awesome.
How did your mom feel about the performance? I mean, I know, is your mom your worst critic and best critic?
No. She's not my worst critic at all. She's my most emotional critic. Every fight, she's like crying, and it's because they're chanting like Ali and stuff, and she's used to hearing that for her dad, not for me. So yeah, I mean, her and her twin, my aunt, were sitting next to each other, and it was wow, what a special night.
Do you think they could have ever fathomed that you would step in the boxing ring at this point in your life and have this big knockout?
Absolutely not. I don't think anyone did. I've always been the little chubby kid that was funny, making jokes and stuff. No one thought I would make it to the point I'm at now, and I'm gonna just continue to surprise people.
Do you feel like there are still doubters about you thus far in your career?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's always going to be doubters. I appreciate the doubters because, you know, not everything can be, you know, rainbows and sunshine. So, I mean, a lot of the doubters will go away. If not for that last performance, they'll go away for my next fight or the fight after that or the fight after. And those who don't go away are just not going to like me in general. You know, my grandfather had more doubters than like any fighter in history, so it's okay.
Your grandfather was also the greatest trash talker in the history of boxing.
Yes, the greatest poet in boxing.
You haven't had to have that moment yet where you need to really talk to somebody crazy? Do you think that you need to?
I would love to have that moment because I appreciate that a lot. You know, the only fighter that talked to me in the ring was my fourth fight, and he was just talking trash in the ring, and that's when I did the shuffle. So I didn't really talk, but I showboated in the way in the shuffle, so that was fun.
So that means there's a side of you that we haven't necessarily
Oh no, yeah, no, there's a hidden side of me that's crazy, that's kept locked down. But you know, I'll never be the one to start talking. I'll always wait for the opponent to talk, and then I always appreciate trash talk.
Last question. The sporting news, we have a 25 under 25 boxers. You are on that list.
Yes.
You were You've been moving up quickly, especially after that knockout.
Thank you.
How good does it feel to get this kind of recognition? You haven't crossed 25 yet.
Oh man, it's awesome. You know, I'm just honored that, you know, the boxing community is accepting me. They're starting to see that I'm willing to put in the work to be great, and that's all I want to do. I will do anything to get to that point, and I think people are starting to respect that, I think.
One last question, you tattoo.
Yes.
How long ago did you get it done?
I got it done in 2016. I have the person I knew, who's my grandfather, and then on the other side is the young fighter that I've always looked up to. So, yeah, I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve with the tattoo. My family loves it.